Welcome. Yeah, we got caught up in watching the intro. I said, you know you got a good intro when you stuck watching it yourself. That lets you know that you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm doing something right. And I was going out and feel like I got caught up with that. Huh? You hear it in the background, my speaker. Yeah. So now they hear it in the background. Yeah, we got a new hookup, a new way. For once, I know for a fact you hear us a lot better. A couple of podcasters, watchers have been hitting me up personally in my DM, be like, "Man, I can hear you real good, but I can't never hear the person on the other side." Well, I know for a fact that's fixed right now. I don't know how well it's fixed, but I know it's fixed, and we is gonna do like one quick little test just to make sure how good it's fixed.
I say it's fixed pretty well.
Amen. We're gonna keep the party going. So y'all, it's still like a little echo, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You still hear that little bitty echo. We're gonna work on that. That's because I don't have no soundproof walls up. But we're getting better and better. Got the music in the background. This is BurnLive, where we marijuanically keeping you connected. Hashtag is radio, changing the view with IRA, keeping underage smoking off of social media. Changing the view with IRA, smoking with friends, laughing with friends, young friends. Yo, also shout out to LMPG, shout out to the D-Block group. Hope they hold it down. Also, hitting on my favorite sponsor, SimpleFreshLeakWord.com. Hey, I got some things on their website, y'all. Go to their website. Promo code BurnLive, 10%. Yeah. Let's get into the show. Yeah. I like that breakdown right into the show. How you doing, big guy? How you doing, Jay? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
If people don't know, this is my host for my sports. Basically, we should be up here talking sports with you guys. Ooh, that's one thing I just realized I really can't do.
What?
Oh, no, nothing I can't do. I said I can't bring a video. I still can bring a video. Yeah, I have to do it. Y'all, I got a new hookup format. I've been doing different hookup formats, trying to get the good sound, the right sound, and stuff like that. And so you're gonna hear us periodically discuss about like, is this the right sound, is this sound? But other than that, this is my sports co-host. I know y'all heard about Raw Coffee, what we do in the morning. I love how that's going. He's my host over there on Raw Coffee in the morning, but sometimes he ain't gonna be able to make it. I mean, you are. Even somebody else does that.
But our schedule is different then. You know what I'm saying?
So he jumped on over to the bandwagon of sports on his time. I have no problem with that. So, like y'all just see yesterday, broke down the NFL, we talked about the teams, we talked about the wild card. We lightly talked over basketball and stuff like that. Today we're just gonna do a lightly discussion. Lightly sports discussion. Who's your favorite sports player? What was the memorable sports team? What was the memorable sports something that happened? What was the ugliest loss you ever witnessed in sports history?
I got a question for you. Let's start off with this one. I already know the answer, but the fans may not already know, but it should be a given due to your hat. Why? Who is your favorite team? And why is it your favorite team? And then if we can get to the third part, what made that your team? Like, what was you got 32 other teams? Why is it that that team is your motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Your team out of all the other teams.
I'm
I'm
always
always
about.
about.
I'm
I'm
in
in
sports. I
sports.
play
I play
sports a
sports
lot,
a lot, yo.
so
So
it was
it was
all about
all
that
about that
home
home
field
field
advantage,
advantage,
and it's
and it's
really
really
hard for
hard
me
for me
to
to
be
be
fans
fans
of
of
another
another
team
team
when they're
when
out
they're
of
out of
town. It,
town.
it
It
really
really
is.
is.
So
So
me
me
moving out here
moving
to
out
Las
here to Las
Vegas and
Vegas
didn't
and
have a
didn't have a
sports
sports
team,
team,
it's
it's
real
real
easy to
easy to
adapt
adapt
a
a
team when
team
they
when
got
they
it.
got it.
It's
It's
really easy.
really
Like
like
when the
when the
Golden Knights
Golden
came
Knights
here,
came here,
it was
it was
easy to
easy to
adapt to the
adapt to the
team.
team.
Even
Even
though St.
though
Louis
St.
still
Louis
got
still
a
got a
Blues
Blues
team, that's
team,
still
that's
my
still my
home
home
team. I
team,
still
I
love
still
them to
love them
death.
to death.
Got a got
Got
a
a
hoodie up
hoodie
in
up
there,
in there.
but it was
But it was
easy to
easy to
adapt to them
adapt to
because
them
they
because they
came. I
came.
was
I
here
was here
first,
first,
and then
and then
sports
sports
came,
came.
so it was
So it was
easy.
easy.
And
And
me
me
loving
loving
football,
football,
I love
I
it.
love football.
I like
I like
football just
football
like the
just
next
like the
person.
next person.
I
But
just
I
didn't
just
have a
you
didn't have
team
a
to
team
root
to
for,
root for.
but you're originally from the Lou.
and
And
So if you had somebody, somebody could easily say,
I should
I
really
should
be rooting
be
for the
rooting for the
Arizona
Arizona
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
wait a minute, didn't the Rams go? The Rams went to the Cardinals, right? No, the Rams
Who
Who
was
left.
playing in
playing
St.
in
Louis
St. Louis
first?
first?
St. Louis,
St. Louis,
Arizona
Arizona
Cardinals,
Cardinals
St.
was
Louis
St.
The
Louis
Cardinals.
Cardinals,
Cardinals.
the Cardinals left.
Right.
Right.
We was the
We were the
only team
only
that
team that
had
had
both
both
teams with the
teams with
same
the same
name
name
in the
in the
sports.
sport.
Share the
Share
same
the
name
same
in
name in
baseball and
baseball and
football.
football.
The Cardinals was in Phoenix too. It was the Phoenix Cardinals at one time too.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
They
They
left
left
St.
St.
Louis and
Louis
went to
and went to
Arizona.
Arizona.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said,
Like I said,
we were the
we were
only
the only
team
team
in
in
history that
history that
had
had
two
two
different sports
different
with the
sports at
same
the
name.
same time.
So y'all ain't got no football team right now. Period.
Period.
Wow.
And
And
then
then,
we
we
after the
after
St.
the St.
Louis
Louis
Cardinals
Cardinals
football team
football
left.
team left,
Then the
and the
Rams
Rams
came.
came.
What
What,
Yeah,
10
the
10
years
Rams
later?
years
was
later?
there. Y'all want to? They want a Super Bowl for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
the
the
owner
owner
died. The
died. The
son
son
seemed like
seemed
I
like
don't
I
like
don't like
St. Louis,
St.
and
Louis
And he
and
left.
said,
left.
I'm out.
Right.
Right.
And he
And
just
he
settled
just
Damn.
settled
for
for
300
three hundred and
$374
seventy-four
million
million
dollars.
dollars.
St. Louis
St.
just
Louis just
settled
settled
on that.
on that.
Well, are y'all getting another team?
No,
No,
they
they
don't even want
don't
to
even
get
want
them
to
a
get
new
them a new
stadium.
stadium.
You don't nobody want
Don't
that
like when that
George
George
Dome looking
Dome
like a
look like a
warehouse.
warehouse.
Who wants to
Who
play
wants
in
to
a
play in a
fucking
fucking
warehouse?
warehouse?
Where are you
Where are you
playing
playing
in that
in that
outback?
outback?
It's some fucked up ass stadiums out
What's
here
up,
What's
now
up,
Smack
too,
Wave?
bro.
SmackDown?
It's still some
It's
football teams are still playing in some fucked up
it's some
stadiums
It's
to this
some
fucked up
day.
fucked up
stadiums, but
stadiums, but
nobody
nobody
playing in
playing in
stadiums that look
stadiums that
like a
look like a
barnyard.
barnyard.
Nobody.
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 But
But
St.
St.
Louis
Louis.
has a
That's
fucking
a
Ain't that
fucking.
where
stadium.
they used to play?
No,
No,
actually they used to
actually,
play
he
in
used to
Oak
play in
Bush.
Old Bush.
Where that's at? That's in the loop.
Uh-huh. They used to
They
shut
used to shut
stadiums.
stadiums.
We was
We
one of
was
the
one of
other
the
teams
other
that
teams
actually
that
shut
actually shut
stadiums,
stadiums.
which was embarrassing.
Embarrassing
So they shared the stadium with the college team the whole time.
with the professional baseball team.
They call the Cardinals too, ain't it? No,
Our baseball team is St. Louis Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
you
you
said
said
college.
college. No,
Our
our
college
college
is
is somewhere else.
yeah. And what was the other question?
Why is that your team? How long
Because
is
they
that with your
here.
team?
Because they're here with me. I got home field advantage.
So if the Cowboys had a came to Vegas, you'd been
I've
a
been a
Cowboys
Cowboys
fan.
fan.
Wow.
And you
Wow.
know what? To follow up on that, I did not know that they offered Jerry Jones the opportunity to come out here. I did not know that.
Probably did.
I'm so glad he did turn that shit down.
Probably did.
I don't know how true that story is. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know how true that story is, so do not quote me on that. Somebody just brought that to my attention one day while I was at work, and I looked at him like, Jerry Jones would have came to law. That don't
Yeah.
even sound.
He ain't going nowhere. He takes his bread.
You know what I'm saying? That didn't even sound right. But knowing that this is another money opportunity, yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to actually give him the opportunity to do that. Like, hey, Jerry Jones, do you want another team? You know what I'm saying? So So
He ain't
yeah.
coming out here. He good right where he at.
But what if we would have had two teams? We did we have one in Cowboys, one out here. There's plenty of not plenty, but I have heard of a couple owners that own a couple teams.
Yeah, but not two football teams simultaneously. Maybe a football team and a baseball, but not two football teams. Like I own the Redskins and I own the Patriots. Nah, that ain't jumping. You can say, yeah, I own the baseball team and I own the football team, but they can't say they have 32 owners. Each team has one owner. So if they got 32 owners, that means everybody's their own man. Ain't nobody owning two cities. I mean two franchises.
Well, yeah, I haven't
I
heard
mean
that.
that's true with the base. That's you can be a you right. You can be a franchise owner of a football team and a baseball team and a hockey team, but not a franchise owner of a football team and then another city, another franchise owner in another city of a football team.
I
Nah,
think that happened at least once.
maybe, but it's not set up like that now. You got 32 separate owners.
Roaches. Shit.
Plus, that would be a conflict of interest too, bro. Think about it. That'd be a serious conflict of interest, man. Think about it.
Okay, I'm thinking about it. Bring it enlighten me, because
If I started a football team, let's use Jerry Jones for a second, since we were talking about him.
Okay.
If he start up another NFL football team here and call it Vegas, whatever, and make it part of the AFC, yeah, we gotta make sure even.
Right.
You make it part of the AFC and build a stadium and put it out here, maybe put it over there in Henderson somewhere, put a stadium out here. That's a conflict of interest because he'll be the owner of two NFL teams which could rival each other. If both of them niggas go to the Super Bowl, who he gonna cheer for?
He gonna cheer both my teams.
That's my point. That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? And then hold on. And then on top of that, let's say the Vegas, whoever they is over here, get jealous because they found out that the people that's working over there in Arlington, Texas, and Dallas is getting more than what they getting, and they got a football team. Why are they getting more than us? And we all supposed to be under the same family tree. I understand I'm a whole different franchise, we in a whole other city, but why am I getting paid $10,000 less for the same job that I could be doing that he's doing in Dallas? Come on.
Nah, hold on.
You gonna have that
right there. Because that's where you like share this is the NFL. You know for a fact that, bro, we are going to hit you with everybody contracts are different. I don't give a fuck who you are. Your contract's gonna be what is your worth.
Yeah, if you for different people. I'm talking about a guy that owns two
Two
different teams. And his payroll is paying for both teams. So he can goddamn say what he want to say.
Salary cap. Yeah.
He can say what he want to say.
Right, but still, I mean, he's a double tax. He got two different taxes. He double paying on everything. I personally don't think nothing wrong with that.
No, it can't be done. I'm not saying it could be done, but that'd be a conflict of interest.
I don't see the conflict. I see the love of the sport. I see how he's creating more job opportunities.
And then let's say,
how he's creating more.
And then let's say for shits and giggles, bro, just shits and giggles, they in the same division. He got them get a team. Not only is he the boss of one team, but he's the boss of another team that's in this same division. So that means he got to play them. He got to see his team both times.
Okay. Only thing that's problem with that is when it comes down to the
drafts, playoffs. I mean, it's a lot of funny shit. It's a lot.
I don't see the playoffs.
You know why they can't do it? Because they got gambling. Gambling is real big with this football shit. So if he owns two football teams, then he can control a lot of what happens on both those two football teams, especially if both those two football teams play each other. Now we talking about gambling.
Okay.
We talking about gambling, so they can't have that, bro. You can't have that.
I don't understand how there's a problem with
the
to
control
control
of the
another
team.
team.
I
I
understand
understand
you're
you're
going to
going to
control
control
your
your
football
football
team.
team.
Both of
Both of
them.
them.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
that's
your
your
job.
job.
Is to
Is to
control
control
and
and
manage
manage
and
and
make
make
sure
sure
both
both
teams
teams
are
are
at the
at the
best that
best
they
they
can
can
be
be
when
when
they
they
both
both
hit
get
that
that
field.
field.
No, sir. Your job is to control and make sure your team wins. How can you do that if you got two football teams that you're paying for? You got to focus that energy on two. You splitting that energy on two teams when it
Hey,
should be focusing on just one.
No,
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 no.
no.
Yo, yes, yes,
No, see,
yes.
now
That
that
sounds
sounds
like
like
jealousy
jealousy
that
that
you
you
mad
mad
because
because
No,
somebody
that's
somebody
got
got
two
not.
two
teams.
teams.
Because
Because
I
I
can
can
do
do
that.
that.
If it, why we don't have that? Because you can't do that. It's ethically, morally,
It's financially
it's
impossible.
no. You got rich niggas that can probably pull it off. Have two
That's
football teams,
financially impossible
but you
to
can't do
own.
that. It's an unwritten rule. You can't do that because that's gonna fuck up. That's gonna be a conflict of interest. And with the
Man.
betting, and with the betting and
Hey,
all that
this
shit.
right
This right
here is
here is
something that
something
we're
that
going to
we
have to do
have
a
to do a
follow up
follow up
story
story
on.
on.
No, for
Sure,
real.
we're
We're
going to do
gonna
a
do a
follow up
follow up
story
story
on
on
this
this
one,
one.
dog. We
Now we
got
got
to.
to.
It's betting involved in
I
itself.
I
understand
understand
that, but
that,
I
but I
just
just
don't.
don't.
What is
What is
hard for
hard
me
for
to
me to
grasp,
grasp,
and this
and
is
this is
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying,
just saying.
what's
What's
hard for
hard
me
for
to
me to
grasp
grasp
is
is
that
that
if
if
I
I
own
own
my
my
teams
team
and I'm
and I'm
doing
doing
right
right
amongst
amongst
my
my team,
teams, why
why
I
have I
got
got
conflict of
conflict of
interest?
interest?
You said my team. What you're speaking of one. The
My
conflict of
team,
interest
I put an
is
S.
the conflict of interest. You have two football teams in the same NFL league.
But what?
Not a football, not a football team in the NFL, and then I got a football team in the CFL. Not a football team in the CFL, and I got a football team somewhere else. You got two football teams in the same NFL. That is a serious conflict of interest.
I
I
mean,
mean,
long
as
as
long
I'm
as I'm
not
not
Pete
Pete
Rose in
Rose
it,
in it,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
Pete
Pete
Rose
It's
it.
Rose
not
it.
about. It ain't about Pete Rosing it. But at the same
Am I about
time,
Mark
Mark
McGuire
McGuire
and
and
ain't
Sammy
Sammy
saying
Sosa.
Sosa?
well. That's the reason
So
why
So
they
let
can't.
me
That's the
let
reason
me
why they
ask you a
can't
question.
do it because they will not allow you to Pete Rose it and Mark McGuire. That's why you can't do it.
But that's what you.
We not
That's
even
the
gonna give
only.
you the
That's the only
situation.
conflict that
conflict
I
that
can
I can
see
see
that
that
We
you
not
would
even gonna give
think.
you the temptation. So no, it's a hidden rule. No owner is gonna own more than one
that's the
That's the
NFL
only,
team
only,
ladies
at
and
a
ladies and
time.
gentlemen,
gentlemen,
if
if
y'all
y'all
hearing
hearing
this
this
and y'all
and
want to
y'all want to
comment
comment
on
on
what
what
is
is
considered
considered
a
a
conflict of
conflict of
interest
interest
when you're
when you're
owning
owning
two
two
teams
teams
in the
in the
same
same
league,
league.
two
Two
baseball
baseball
teams,
teams,
two
two
football
football
teams,
teams,
two
two
hockey
hockey
teams.
teams.
What
What
only
only
thing,
thing,
like I
like
said,
I said,
only
only
thing
thing
like
like
I've been
I've been
sitting here
here
for like
for
what
like what
2 minutes
2 minutes
now,
now,
really
really
thinking
thinking
about it.
about
Only
only
conflict of
conflict of
interest that
interest that
I
I
can
can
really
really
come
come
up
up
with
with
is
is
if you
if you
try to
try to
pull out
pull
that
out that
Sammy
Sammy
Sosa,
Sosa
Mark
Mark
McGuire
McGuire
No,
incident
here's the
to
conflict
where
of
you.
interest. I just thought about it. Here's the
Okay.
conflict of interest on that, and the reason why they unreal rule why you can't do it. Here's the conflict of interest on that. Every team in the NFL 32 is out to make money, right?
Right.
If it's 31 teams, and I got a guy that's got two, he owns two NFL teams, which means we're gonna have 31 owners instead of 32. Somebody's gonna own two. Then who's to say that he can't set it up so that he'll always win? And what I mean by that, if I got two
How you
NFL,
set it
listen,
up?
listen, if I got two NFL teams, I'm always gonna win,
How?
always,
How?
and they're gonna lose.
How?
How? Because I got two teams that I'm in for, and I'm going against other 32 owners. That's two teams against y'all one. I'm gonna kill y'all. And then if I got two teams, that's two of the best teams, and my teams go all the way to the Super Bowl. Guess who come out the winner each motherfucking time? Me. Y'all will never see the goddamn Super Bowl. Why? Because my two teams gonna dominate.
But
But
that,
that,
so
That's
what
the
is
what is
conflict of interest.
what is
what
the
is
That's
the
the conflict. And
what
then
is
the
what
other
is
two owners,
the
then the other two owners are gonna be, that's not fair. Now we can't, my team can't make it.
why
Goddamn, you
your
why
got,
your
team
team
can't
can't
make it?
make it? Why
because
you
you
not
got two.
drafting?
Okay, look at it this way. Look at it this way. Votes. One person got two votes. Everybody else got one vote. That's it. That's conflict of interest. All 32 teams got one chance to make it to the Super Bowl. You, Mr. Nigga, that got two teams, you got two chances. That ain't fair.
That
That
is
is
fair.
fair.
No,
That's
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 called
not.
called
No,
competition.
that
competition.
ain't called conflict. That's conflict of interest. No, that's not.
Yeah.
That's conflict of interest. And then, like I said, let's go back. If your team is in the AFC, killing, and then you got a team in the
See,
You
that's not
got
NFC,
that
killing.
feeling.
and it's killing, and I'm sorry, and they're
But
doing
But
I
I
well,
work
did I
hard. Did
and
I
work
work
hard?
hard?
both
Did
of them
I
are
work
doing
hard to
well.
get this?
No, what I'm saying.
No, don't say no.
If
Ask
both
the
teams,
question.
if both teams are doing
I worked
well,
hard to do this.
yeah, you did.
Did I do everything right?
I'm telling you why it's a conflict. You're not listening.
Everything right.
You are, but listen to why it's a conflict. If you have a awesome team, okay, if you got if you own Tom Brady and the Patriots back then on the AFC and they win the Super Bowls on the AFC side, you good. If you got goddamn who was good on the NFC? Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers, you got Aaron Rodgers, you own Aaron Rodgers. You own them. So you can sit back and let them two teams go at it. You still don't come out the damn winner no matter who made it to the Super Bowl. The other 31 owners is gonna be mad because you had two teams that made it and they teams didn't.
Can I ask you one question?
That's the problem.
But did I draft them players?
You probably did good. That's not the point.
Hold on, wait a minute.
The point is you got two football teams.
Time out.
You got a draft. You got a football team. The point is you got two football teams. They don't. That's a conflict of interest.
Right? I didn't trade for these guys. I just that's why I want to act.
You good on that? That ain't got nothing to do with it. What has to do with it?
Just as hard.
You're not listening to the point. The point is you have two NFL franchises.
But I worked hard at them.
That's not the point. The point is you have two NFL franchises, whether they're successful or whether they suck. You still got two chances of getting to the Super Bowl where everybody else only got one. That's the conflict of interest, sir. I don't care about your draft, all that. You still got one up on us. That ain't fair. So that's why the commissioner on them says nobody be able to own the double teams. No double teams. Look it up. It's real. It's double teams. No double teams. I mean, you can have a baseball team and a football team and a basketball team all day, but you cannot have two NFL franchises in the same NFL league. No, you cannot. And you're not going. And I know what I'm saying is true because everybody that has a football team is damn near a billionaire or a trillionaire, and they damn sure can afford it. But it's a rule in the fucking NFL. There's a lot of rules in the NFL we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? There's a rule in the NFL.
I feel you. I'm just arguing.
This is like, damn.
I got two teams. I worked real hard. I didn't, I drafted my players
like you drafted your players. I
hired my coaches like you hired your coach. I hired my staff like you hired your staff. I just hired two.
And I feel you got to think about it. These niggas got egos, bro. They rich egos. You don't want nobody. They don't want nobody getting on TV saying, "Yeah, my two teams."
Man,
yeah, my two teams.
Okay.
My two teams.
Let me ask you another
question.
There's not too many owners just like Jerry Jones. I can be out there on that mic.
I understand that. But I understand that. But there are some that do. You know what I'm saying? There are some that do, and they're not gonna tolerate. Oh, this nigga got two football teams? That shit ain't right. That's not fair. That's two ways of getting. That's two ways to get into the Super Bowl. He didn't work hard. He just having fucking buy teams. He just bought a team. He didn't work hard. He just having the money. No, it's the NFL rules. No. That's why we don't have. That's why it's not in existence. That's why
it sounds like the NFL will grow.
That's why they don't have no owners now. No double owners now. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure somebody wanted two teams.
Jerry Jones.
I'm sure Jerry Jones wanted two teams. He got the money, but can he do it? No.
I know you don't watch this podcast, but I know one of you guys out there.
Jerry. Go get two on. Shut people up and say, look here. I'm
the man.
You can't do it.
Jerry.
I'm looking at you dead in the camera.
Go get two. Go show these two that you can do. Come on.
Now, I understand.
I mean, conflict of interest. It ain't for he got two teams. Because as soon as he gets two teams, I'm definitely.
Yeah, because you got to think about TV time. Niggas pay for that shit. That TV time and all that. And but the thing is, why is your team? You got two teams on TV, and my team can barely get on TV. That ain't right. Come on, man.
I pay a double.
You know what I'm saying?
I pay a double.
He getting revenue. He getting paid twice. No. One team, one. You can have several owners, but one team per franchise, one dude. That's it. Nobody has double teams.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's a good question. I don't
He
know why
picked a
anybody
good.
ever
He
did
picked a
that.
good one. You picked a good one,
No,
bro.
because that's a good question. I know these niggas is rich enough to do it. Why they haven't done it? Why they haven't done it? Because it's an unwritten rule. It's an unwritten rule in the NFL.
I just think it's too expensive.
That may be it. But I'm quite sure two
That's
owners couldn't get together and got them get their money up and got them have two teams and they
in
go
two different
half on it
states.
in two different
I
states.
think it's.
They
That's
probably
what I'm saying.
could.
I think it's
But it's a
happening.
rule. No, I'm telling you, it's a rule that
They
says
need
they can't be that can't do that. It's a conflict of interest. I'm telling you, they hold this court shit like religion, man.
Cause man, all I'm doing is really just paying taxes,
No,
and
what
then the
you're doing,
stadium.
what you're doing is, no, what you're doing is, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you pay taxes, you be paying double because you be paying double what everybody else paying.
Ooh.
But what's going to happen is the fact that if your team is good, if both your teams come out to be good, then guess who they gonna be showing on TV all the time? Your teams. All the
But
others is
look
gonna be
how
mad.
hard. Look
All
how
the others is
hard.
gonna be mad.
Look how hard they going. I had to work to get to two teams to be that good. Wow. What are the odds? Out of 32 teams, and my two teams that I own, I got two
And
bomb
then
ass teams.
that's gonna start something. And
I
somebody
got
else
I
gonna
got
want
the
two teams.
Patriots.
Somebody else gonna want two teams because they
Yeah,
want the same
right. Let's
advantage you got.
go.
They want the same
Let's
advantage you got. So I
go.
want to own up. Let me get
Let's
two
get
teams.
it.
So I got two times getting
Let's
the Super
get
Bowl.
it.
And somebody else wants two teams. And
Let's get it.
next thing you know, the NFL gonna went from 32 teams to
To
100
40.
to 142. And now it's all washed up, and don't nobody really want to watch it because we got so many goddamn teams, so many goddamn divisions, so many playoffs. That it's all this is saturated now. It's too much. No, keep it at the 32 that it's at. Let it stay where it's at. We don't need no more. And we want one owner per team so he can concentrate on that one city. You gotta think about it, bro. Hold on. You gotta think about it. When you playing in
So we
that
only need
city,
two more new teams.
when you playing in that city, you made a commitment to that city, bro. You made a commitment. How can you make a
No.
commitment to two
No.
cities at the same time?
I didn't make a commitment to
You can't
nothing.
do that.
I made a commitment to make
When
this
your team
money.
goes to that city, you are planet rooted fam. The anchor, that's your city. You is that city. They got your name on the goddamn football team, fool. So how you gonna go to another city and do that same shit in their city? You can't. Conflict of interest. That's what I'm talking about. That city gonna be like, oh no, hell no. How you gonna claim? Let's say the Raiders and Cowboys. How you gonna claim? Let's say the Jerry Jones owns the Raiders too. How you gonna claim the goddamn Raiders when you goddamn was this goddamn? We just see you chilling with the goddamn Cowboys motherfucking niggas over there. You know what I'm saying?
Who name on the Patriots?
But still, no, you are a
Who?
motherfucking Raider. You are this is Las Vegas. You are here. You are a Raider. You are not a Cowboy. I don't know for who signed a paycheck. See, that's the conflict interest we're talking about.
You could wait till you found that goose egg.
No, I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no goose egg. Somebody else would have thought of that before I did.
Man, nobody would
You know
have
what I'm
thought of that.
saying? But
Man,
I'm
like,
just,
hell yeah, let me
the
get two
only reason
teams.
the only reason why I came up, why I thought about it, is because I'm using real life situations, and I'm like, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, you got two cities. We got one boss. The city over here is gonna feel unloyal to the city over here. I don't care how good the boss is. They just is. You supposed to be loyal to us over here in Cowboy land, but you sucking dick, not sucking dick, but you over here got them fucking around, and over here got them Las Vegas. Who are you aligned to? When we go to the Super Bowl, who are you gonna root for? You could be an asshole. Well, I own both y'all, so it don't matter who the fuck we are. No, nigga, that's wishy-washy. You can't have two football teams.
In
That's the
that
same
case,
reason. Hold on,
in that case,
bro.
real true owner is gonna
That's the
say,
conflict of interest.
a real true owner is gonna say, if both my teams in the Super Bowl, he has no choice but to say, may the best man win.
But he will never be able to say that because they're not going to allow a person
I understand.
to have two teams
But
in
if
two different
that
cities.
ever comes down to say that, damn right, he better.
You're right, all day. But
Motherfucker.
because one city gonna get jealous of the boss, and he gonna have to wind up picking one. They're gonna make him. They are going to make him. He gonna have to sell one of them. He gonna have
He would
to.
never make you pick and choose.
The city will make you, bro. Yes, they will. Especially
I'm
because
just
you
saying,
gotta think about it. You gotta go to that city Jerry got to go to that city and be like, look, Las Vegas, I promise to be y'all homeboy. I'm loyal to y'all. Let me put this stadium up. You got to ask the city to put the stadium up. You can't just go in the city and be like, I want to put a football team. Boom. No, you got to go through the city council, the mayor, all that shit. And they got to fall in, you carrying their name, so they got to fall in love with you, bro.
Yeah, you gonna
You
fall
carrying
in
the
love
city
with
name.
me. Yeah, I
So they got to
feel
fall in
you.
love with you.
I
So look,
feel
all
you.
right, we're going to let you build this stadium. We're going to
Right.
let you got to put some jobs up. Go
Right.
ahead. But hold on. We found
Love.
out, we just found out you own the Cowboys. So how the
So,
fuck you going to put in the work over here and still maintain the Cowboys? We need you here, bro. We
But
put in this time and this investment. We built this stadium for you, not for the Cowboys. We built it for you.
okay,
So we need you to choose, bro.
excuse me,
excuse me.
calm down.
No, I'm telling you, that's how it's
Excuse
gonna
me,
go.
excuse
That's
me.
how it's gonna go.
But see,
But
but
like
like an
an
owner,
owner,
a
a
real
real
true
true
boss,
boss,
you gonna
you
like,
know,
excuse me,
excuse me,
sir,
sir.
sir,
Sorry,
calm
calm
down,
down.
chill out, okay?
Not even like, ain't no calm down. You
Yes,
Yeah,
it
gotta
is a
choose.
calm
now
down.
you're
You
gonna
You're
give
gonna
can't.
me
give me
time
time
to
to
explain
explain
myself
myself
as an
as an
owner
owner
professionally
professionally
to do
to do
my
my
job,
job.
okay?
Okay?
That's what
That's
you're
what you're
gonna do,
gonna do.
sir,
Sir,
please,
please.
okay?
Okay?
Because I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
help
help
your
your
city
city
raise some
raise
money.
money.
You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
bring
bring a
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl
banner to
banner to
your
your
city.
city.
And you know what?
All right?
They can turn right
Okay?
around and say, you know what? Take you or your team. And cities have done that. Take you and your team. Fuck you. Bye.
Okay,
We
that's
don't need
cool.
you.
That's cool.
And plenty of cities have done that.
That's
You know
cool.
what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's
Hey,
why cities move.
hey,
hey,
That's why
Alaska,
football
Alaska,
teams move.
Alaska.
Alaska.
Stupid. Who the fuck gonna go goddamn play a football game in cold ass Alaska? Your ass wild. But I mean, but yeah, bro, you can't have the dude can't own two football teams. You can't and have two cities because the
Yeah.
city gonna make him choose. Now he can have a basketball team in that city all day because that's not in the same league in a different city. Because that's not in the same league. But that's a conflict of interest with the other owners and the city that you are trying to buy and beat your second football team from. They're gonna be like, oh no, we need a full time owner, not a part time owner. That's what they're gonna be like. We need a full time owner, not a part time owner. We're sorry. You need a full time owner, sir.
I'm just trying to put it
Put
in
in
work. I'm
work.
just
I'm
trying
just
to
trying
put
to
it
put
in
in
We
work,
work,
understand
man.
what you're trying to do, but we need a full time owner in our
We
city,
y'all
are
sir.
full
full
time.
time.
You still got a
Alright.
house in Dallas. We
So,
need a full time owner here in this city,
Yeah.
sir.
I
We
got
I
a
got,
appreciate
I
it.
got
I
a
got a
house
house
out
out
here
here
too.
too.
We appreciate it.
I
I
got a
got a
house in
house in
Vegas
Vegas
too. So
too.
what's up? I got a
I got a
house in
house in
Vegas.
Vegas
House
now.
in
That's
Hollywood. You
fine.
You
That's
never
never
gonna
great.
gonna
know
know
which
what
house
house
I'm
I'm
Welcome
in.
to
in.
Vegas. We love you, but we need a
I,
full time owner here, sir.
I am
I
a
am a
full time
full time
owner
owner.
here.
Quit Dallas, and come here and be the voted goddamn Raiders, and you're great.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
own
But if
own
you
both of
can't
both of
do
my
my
that,
teams.
and
teams.
you can try to own
I'm
I'm
both
gonna
trying to
own
own
simultaneously,
both of
both of
these
these
we
teams.
can't
teams.
allow that
So,
because we need a full time owner, not a part time, and that's what it's gonna be about. And you can't get mad for somebody to say,
cause
for a city to say that.
technically
Technically,
I
I
can
can
argue
argue
like,
like,
sir,
sir,
you need
you
a
need a
full
full
time
time
owner.
owner.
I am a
I am a
full
full
time
time
owner.
owner.
I am
I am
fully
fully
pledged to
fledged to
my
my
teams
teams
that
that
I
I
bought
bought
and
and
put
put
in
in
your
your
city.
city.
That's
That's
why I
why I
bought the
bought the
team.
team.
That's why
That's
you
why you
want
want
this
this
team.
team.
You
You
want
want
an
an
opportunity
opportunity
to
to
go to
go
the
to the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Other
Other
than
than
that,
that,
you can
you
go
can
get
go
the
get the
damn
damn
Jets
Jets
and
and
bring their
bring their
sorry
sorry
asses
asses
here.
here.
And you know what
But
they're
you
gonna
know,
say?
let me
You ain't the
finish.
only one with
You
money,
want
You
me to
want
sir.
me
finish.
to
You
you
want me to
want me to
finish.
spend.
You're not
But
the
you
only
But you
one
want
with
me
want
to
me
money,
to
sir.
bring.
bring
You
you
want me to
want me to
bring this
bring this
We can go with somebody
winning
winning
else, sir.
attitude
attitude
here.
here.
I'm a
I'm a
winner.
You
winner.
can really go with somebody else. Sir.
You want?
You want
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
That way we'll know we have a full time loser or a full time winner, but not a
Okay.
goddamn hat
Cool.
part time. He's either gonna be a full time loser or a full time winner, but he definitely won't be a part time, like what you're gonna be. Because there's no way you can run us full time and the Cowboys at the same time. You're only one person. Sorry.
It's
It's,
just, that's like that's
that's
like
like
saying I
saying I
cannot
cannot
own
own
multiple
multiple
businesses
businesses
You can.
and
and
run
run
at the
at the
same
You
same
time.
can.
time.
You can. Just not in the NFL. Just not in this league. You won't. Sorry. You can, sir. Not in this league. That's crazy though that you can. That leaves a great question though. I don't understand why ain't nobody done that yet. But I
Because
also
Because
ain't
ain't
understand.
nobody
nobody
got
gotta
good
give no
arguments.
argument.
You
I,
gotta
You
have
gotta have
but
some
some
but
bomb.
I
bona
just
fide
gave some good
argument.
arguments. But I can
You
also
said
Also tell why
understand
somebody
why
has
they
to
got a
move.
rule set up. Why they got the rules set up for that? Because the city gonna make your ass goddamn pick.
that shit ain't gonna make you pick like that.
Shit, yes it is.
Most
Let's
Most
say let's say you bought Boston, the Patriots, and they history, and they fans, and they find out you part time with the Cowboys. You don't think them people over there in Boston gonna be like, look, man, we're gonna send you emails every day telling you need to be a full time Patriots owner over here. Leave them Cowboy fans alone. If you don't, we gonna kick you out and find a new owner. You don't think it's gonna be like that?
No.
We ain't no part-time team. Who you think you are? How can you put all your work into us and own that team over there at the same time?
And
Yeah.
this is how, like yet again, a real boss would come to that. Ain't we winning champions? Ain't we winning championships? We winning
And then
championships. Ain't we winning championships over here?
And then if one team, let's say your baby, your first team gets all the good draft picks, and then your sister team, your baby team, your second team you bought, don't get them good draft picks, what you think they gonna say? Oh, well see the owner had influence, he made sure that his baby got all the good players, but made sure we didn't
Everybody,
get shit.
no.
But
See,
that's okay.
cause
All
cause
right.
you're not thinking.
All right,
Cause
now
you know
we
how
need
to
our own. We need an
draft.
owner. We need a
You
full time owner.
you not understanding how to draft though.
I do understand the draft goes.
Okay, then so you
I
know how
understand
you know how.
100% how the draft goes, and I know the owner has a lot to do with the draft, sir. Yes, he does. He signs a paycheck. He has a lot to do with it.
So
So
you know to get good draft picks, you have to do what in your league? What type of record do you have to have to get good ass draft picks to build your franchise up?
it's based on a lottery pick, sir.
Well, that's basketball.
Okay, well, football is based off of your record.
Thank
If
you.
they doing it that way,
Yes.
still, I think it changed. I think they changed that shit up too.
No,
They
it's
going
off
to
records.
they going to a lottery pick too, if I'm not mistaken. But it used to go by your record.
They go by your record. Only thing lottery pick is fucking hockey and basketball. I mean hockey and yeah, hockey and basketball. Where they drop that damn ball instead of giving it to people that deserve it.
But that I would like to know the real super duper reason. I'm gonna have to look that up and see why they don't allow owners to own two basketball teams in the same league or two teams in the same league in any league. Because I don't there isn't any basketball owners that own two basketball teams. Just like there isn't any
That shit so that
NFL
shit so
owners that
corny.
own two football teams
That shit's just
or two hockey owners that own two hockey teams. You know what I'm
that shit
saying?
sound very expensive.
It does sound very expensive. It could be done though.
Especially in NFL.
It could be done.
Like
I'm sure it's money.
damn.
I'm sure niggas caked up like that. It could be done. But I believe it's a rule saying you can't do that because of some of the things that I just pointed out. Especially dealing with a city that you're trying to buy your second city.
How many team owners are in the NFL?
That's easy.
To do that, you'll need to be online.
Oh, you're not lying. That's a dumb question. 32, bro. 32 teams. Each team has one owner. Or several owners, but it's 32 owners.
I mean, I'm just starting off with the basic questions. You know, I'm just asking the basic questions. You gotta start off somewhere.
I got you.
Here's how this motherfucker works. How
How
many
many
owners
owners
are
are
there in
there
the
in the
NFL?
NFL?
How many
How many
team
team
owner
owner
names
names
do you
do
know
you
that
know
are
that
in the
are in the
NFL?
NFL?
All right.
All right.
Now, how do we
How do we
word
word
this
this?
so we can
So
get
we
somewhere?
They ain't going to YouTube, so they ain't going to show you, but you got to go Google. Just like an encyclopedia question.
How many
How many
NFL
NFL
owners are
owners are
there
there
in the
in the
NFL?
NFL?
Here's a summary from the
white, no black people.
Man, I didn't care about that. I didn't ask him about that shit.
Jay-Z trying to buy a football team. He's trying to become an NFL owner.
Team
Team
owners
owners
of the NFL.
32. 32.
I believe it. Oh shit,
Oh
we got
shit,
a
we
man
got
there.
yeah.
Yeah. 49ers, right?
Yeah, yeah. I know the
I know the
Rams
Rams
owner
owner
was
was
a
a
female.
female.
Is that a
That
man
a
or a
man or a
female?
female?
Is he
Is he
Indian?
Indian?
It says you had one Pakistani and one Chinese man. I don't know who that is.
He
What
looked
team is
Indian.
that?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Bud
Bud
Adams.
Adams.
Like, what's the name of y'all owner? What's his name? I know my nigga named Jerry Jones. What's his name?
Adams something.
He said Alice something.
I don't want to mess up the man's last name.
Right here, in him? No, that's Baltimore.
Oakland Raiders at Baltimore. Oakland Raiders at Baltimore Ravens.
They say he owned both of them.
Kind of close. I'm not saying.
What it say?
They're not technically saying they do.
That's the same. That's the same past job. Plus, when you type it in and you asked it how many owners in the NFL, if a nigga owns two teams, it would say 31. And then when you got to that one nigga that said this nigga owns this team and this team. But since you got 32 owners across the board, that means one owner per team. So technically nobody owns double teams. And I would love to know why.
They got this dude down in Chicago Bears and New York Giants.
That's probably where he worked or where he used to own.
New Orleans Saints and Green Bay.
Probably where he worked. What he used to own. These niggas don't own other shit. They ain't own this shit all their life, bro.
Texas and Miami Dolphins.
See?
So you might own two multiple, but big on one.
No, that's the old Jones.
Yeah, this nigga said Oakland Raiders and Denver Broncos.
Exactly, see? And we know darn well he don't own
Well, he partnership with West Coast then. Some people are losing a couple teams, huh? Oh man, I was like, it nigga said, dog, a lot of people have owned the Oakland Raiders. Damn, they are the most hoish baggage team in the NFL. Damn, for real. Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins, you look young as fuck. Cleveland.
I wonder what they say, Jerry. How many?
Now, he don't want you on the team, though. Who? Jerry Jones is just Cowboys. I know.
Oh, just Cowboys. Well, that's all Jerry Jones owned for all his life.
Cardinals and Baltimore Ravens.
He came, he bought the team from somebody, and that's who he had.
And this was from the NFL website itself.
Yeah.
But this also has shown us that some people have owned multiple teams. You know what?
Take a commercial break. We'll be right back. your head like a ball. I knock shit all over the park. I straight wanna go real long. I just do 100 my dash. I tryna give me a contract. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my mom give her her crib and give her a little car. Groceries all good in the hood. Yeah, we just moving out the hood. Yeah, you see all these stars in the fans. You know I'm about to break the gram. I'm dunking in the place. I'm just putting all dick in the face. Yeah, said she love that take little contract. Say I can sign their face. Had to move state to state 'cause they said I gotta get an ankle break. I just got a back break and I got straight to move upstate. Too many people don't go to Toronto just to get a championship. Then they go to Chicago. When he said they get a break. Don't
Don't
laugh.
laugh.
Can't be
Can't be
laughing.
laughing.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm just
I'm just
making
making
fun of
fun of
NFLs
NFLs
and
and
basketball
basketball
shit they
shit they
go
go
through.
through.
Listen
Listen
here.
here.
Sports,
Sports,
we
we
love
love
sports.
sports.
You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying? We
saying?
on
We
the
on the
outside
outside
looking
looking
in.
in.
You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
We
We
be
be
forgetting
forgetting
that
that
this
this
is a
is a
business.
business.
And
And
niggas
niggas
be
be
getting
getting
cut.
cut.
People be
People be
going
going
places
places
they
they
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
go.
go.
That's fucked up.
And
You
you
ever
ever
think
think
about
about
this
this
being
being
like
like
Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady
situation?
situation?
I've
I've
been in
been
the
in the
coach for
college for
how
how
many
many
years? And then
and
I
then I
moved to
moved
a
to a
warm,
warm,
comfortable.
comfortable.
Ah,
Ah,
I
I
bet you
bet you
Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady
could
could
rejuvenate it.
I mean, but he came from the cold, Michigan. Tell me that ain't cold.
Huh?
Huh?
He
Yeah,
played
that's
college in Michigan.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
Now
Now
he
he in a
he
heat
warm.
warm.
No,
No,
I
I
bet you
bet you
feel like,
feel
man,
like,
I
man, I
got
got
two, three more
2 more
years.
years.
Knees
Knees
still
still
right.
right.
Yeah, he ain't got to worry about the snow no more.
You know what
You
I'm
know what
saying?
I'm saying?
Just
Just
like
like
Shaq.
Shaq.
When
When
Shaq
Shaq
went to
went to
Miami
Miami
and
and
they
they
would
would
say
say
his
his
career
career
over,
over,
he
he
said,
said,
fuck
fuck
that,
that,
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
finish
finish
real
real
quick
quick
and
and
get a
get a
couple
couple
more
more
years
years
out
out
there
there
because
because
they, it's a
it's a
rumor
rumor
that they
that they
got
got
some of
some
the
of the
best
best
juvenating
juvenating
something
something
out
out
there to
there to
keep you
keep you
young
young
again.
again.
That's what
That's
I
what I
heard.
heard.
For
For
sports, a
sports,
lot
a
of
lot of
sports
sports
people,
people,
when
when
I
they,
they,
thought it was in LA, but okay.
I
I
heard it was
heard
in
it was in
Arizona,
Arizona,
especially when
especially
they were
when they were
running
running
Kevin
Kevin
Nash.
Nash,
He
he
finished
finished
his.
his,
He
he
was
was
back.
back.
Let me
Uh,
see.
Steve
Steve
Nash.
Nash,
Steve
I started
Nash.
calling
Carl
Kevin
Kevin.
Kevin
Nash.
Nash is a wrestler, nigga. But okay.
It's
It's
all
all
sports,
sports,
baby.
baby.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
oh
Oh
shit!
shit.
I
I
got
got
Who was your favorite wrestler? Since we're talking about wrestlers.
um.
In the heyday of the WWF. No. No, hold on. Let's do, okay, let's break it down like this. It was two series to the WWJ. You at the beginning, you had WWF, and then around 2000 or somewhere around in there, they changed to WWE. Okay, so we're gonna take it to two eras. Who was your favorite wrestler in WWF before it was E?
Scott Hall.
Howard.
And he was the Steiner Brothers.
Scott
Got
Hall,
Hall
six
six
pack.
pack.
Them boys.
Um, okay, my WWF wrestler was, I'm showing my age, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
I
Hogan.
know.
I ain't sure your age
WWF.
because he was still wrestling.
WWF age.
Uh,
Then when E came, hold on, when it was WWE, The Rock, Stone Cold,
so you
So
didn't
you didn't
like
like
WCW?
WCW?
okay, in WCW, Sting, the Road Warriors, um, what is it, Telly Blanchard, and the Midnight Express, um,
Yeah, see, like instead of
Instead
just
of just
saying
saying
yes, he
yes,
just
he
gave
just
you a
gave
whole
you a
bunch
whole
of
bunch of
Les
names.
names.
Luger, Les Luger, um, Barry
I
Windham, the
mean,
Four Horsemen, nigga, that's where the Four Horsemen came from.
yeah.
The originals. So yeah, I fuck with WCW, bro. And ECW, Sandman, all the niggas. Yeah, I was a
See,
See,
wrestling
like
fan,
that
bro.
was
that
that
era
era
right
right
there
there
when the
when the
WWF
WWF
and
and
WCW.
WCW.
You gonna watch wrestling?
That's when I
That's when I
was
was
watching
wrestling.
wrestling. That's when
That's when
wrestling was
wrestling was
fun
fun
because
Yeah, it
because
was.
you
you
had
had
to
to
yet again
again
have
have
competition.
competition.
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
Them
saying? Them
guys
guys
knew
knew
about each
about
other.
it.
But
But
back when
back
I
when I
first was
first was
coming up,
coming up,
you
you
had to
had to
sneak
sneak
over
over
features.
features.
You had
You
to
had
be
to
a
be a
real
real
true
true
wrestling
wrestling
for when you see a wrestler come over from another league, like WWF went to see WCW, you have to really know about your shit. And you know what I'm saying? And then back then, I didn't even know why. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck he came out of
Yeah, I
nowhere?
would wonder why they would go from one league to another, but then basically, man, did some gangster shit and just fought everybody. It made everybody into WWE.
Well, he gave what's called Eric, what was his name?
Eric Bishop, Eric Briscoe,
Yeah, because he owned WCW.
I thought he bought that from him.
No, he owned WCW, and they were supposed to do a contract agreement. That's why it was a slow introvert. That's why he had the features at first, and you know what I'm saying. And then after that, that's when you kind of realize it was a storyline. Because at first,
That's when they merged Raw and all that shit all together. What was it Raw and
you know,
SmackDown?
well,
Because it was two different leagues at first.
because of the two different leagues. Cause remember,
But that was from WCW. Some of them niggas came from WCW, bro.
yeah, but remember, it was just WWF and CW. SmackDown was the merge with BurnLive. You know what I'm saying? That
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's where it originally came from because that's when Rock came out of nowhere.
right. Rock, Stone Cold, all them niggas. Kurt Angle. I can go on. That was my era. That era.
Yeah. That was the
Uh,
Wolfpack NWO era. Yeah, that was me.
that era, yup. CM Punk. Goddamn. Degenerate X when they was doing this. I remember all that shit, man. That shit used to
Now,
go
I should have
hard.
said that for real, y'all. Being so disrespectful of greatest wrestler of all time, I should have said the who I feel is the best wrestler, Triple H. I'm so stupid.
Oh, we fuck with Triple H.
Yeah. If it wasn't for him, I thought he was the mastermind of wrestling. Like he was always in somebody's head, and he hit your head with that motherfucking what's it called. Bah!
Spit that water out when they
You know
come
what I'm
out.
saying? Even though he was a security guard at first,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he was bottom of the totem pole. You know, but you know, he worked himself up. Now he
Wait a minute, which Triple H? The long haired one or short haired Triple H?
long Triple
Oh,
H.
okay.
Nigga,
I
the
like
Triple
Triple
H
H.
that owns WWF right now.
Hmm?
Yeah, him and you know he married
Stephanie
yeah.
McMahon. Yeah.
So now he owns it.
What? Vince don't own that shit no more.
Gave it to his daughters and sons and shit.
Shame.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shane so fat, you would not recognize him now.
Shane got fat, bro. He ain't swole no more.
I seen him cause
He used to be a wrestler. Shane McMahon used to wrestle.
they got a special on cable where they going around finding old memorabilia of wrestlers from Undertaker, Kane, Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog, stuff like that. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying? Pay people,
Coco B.
you know
West.
what I'm saying? Pay people top dollars for memorabilia. And you know what I'm saying? They showed Vince McMahon and how he doing alright. Then he showed what's it called? Cause Triple H and Stephanie is running it. They showed Shane. I'm like, this nigga chubby. Like,
You did chuck off daddy's money.
like damn, they ain't in business for real. What?
Well, he let his stuff go, bro. Chuck it like that. Like he let his stuff go.
Yeah.
Like he ain't working out.
Like he's like, man, my sister got it, good, kill it. I just time cutting, you know, taking my little cut off of it. I did my time.
He did. He wrestled a little bit.
A little
He
bit.
wrestled a little bit.
You,
He was part of I'm trying to think who the fuck he was. He was part of when they wore all black. What was that shit called? The foundation or some shit.
I just didn't like he was push up.
Yeah.
I just didn't like. Why you gotta be push up?
Now it fucked me up when Tony Guerrero passed away while he was wrestling, and it fucked up when Bret Hart fell off the scaffold. But besides those two deaths, yeah. And from what I hear, that infamous cage match with Undertaker and Mankind, when they had their cage Hell in a Cell, and he threw that nigga through that cage, they thought he was dead. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, ain't no way in hell he survived that. You know, but just so happened, Mankind was a tough motherfucker, man. One of the toughest motherfuckers in the
I
world.
liked
I
the
like the
World
World
Wars.
War.
That was
There
the
was
best.
the
Two
best. Two
cages,
cages,
two
two
rings
rings
together,
together,
Yeah.
30
30
wrestlers.
wrestlers.
See who
See who
survived.
survived.
Man,
Man,
that's
that's
all
all
I
I
looked
looked
forward to.
forward to.
When they
When they
stopped that,
stopped that,
I was
I was
out.
out of wrestling.
Yeah, they stopped cage matches, didn't they? No more cage matches.
I
I
stopped that.
stopped that.
Once they did
Once
that,
they
I was
did that, I
out.
was out.
And the Hell in a Cells. Hell, man, I don't even think they do ladder matches no more, bro.
I know, no doubt.
When they take the ladders out and the table, what is it? Table TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs, and you just get your ass beat, open up the table, crash niggas through the table. That shit used to be fun, man. Watching that shit. Even, now I'm gonna tell you what messed it up for me. Well, it didn't really mess it up because I could continue to still watch wrestling because that shit to watch. But when people try to tell you like Santa Claus that wrestling is fake, and I'm telling them niggas no it ain't. That shit is real. And they arguing me down and showing me evidence and proof, but I'm like, no, I don't want to believe it. I do not want to believe that it's fake. I don't, because once I find out that it's fake, I ain't going to watch it no more.
It's a
You
big
know what I'm
ass,
saying?
it's a big ass soap opera.
Now, well, when I was a kid, back when I was into it, back in the day when I was into it, you couldn't tell me that, bro. That soap opera had me. You know what I'm saying?
No, when somebody told me that, yep, that spoiled it for
It
me.
spoiled it for me. That was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And then okay, let me rephrase that. When I finally sat down and acknowledged that it was fake, then I came to the reality that, you know what, damn, I'm done.
For real,
And then my rappers, and then my wrestlers started retiring or not showing up as much. The new wrestlers started coming out, and I was like, man, okay, all right, I'm letting them have
when
it.
they had I hear when Cage match left, when the Cage match left,
That was wild.
I was out.
Cause
Cause
that
that
was
was
like
like
the hype.
Best
You
time.
know what I'm
Hell in the
saying?
cell.
Like
like
Stone
Stone
Cold
Cold
Steve
Steve
Austin
Austin
had
had
the
the
last
last
little
little
bit
bit
of
of
the
the
who
who
y'all,
y'all,
you
you
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
His
His
last
last
era,
era,
him,
him,
Rock,
Rock,
and
and
Triple
Triple
H,
H,
and
and
Shawn
Shawn
Brock
Michaels,
Michaels,
Lesnar.
and
Cage
and
match.
what's
what's
his
his
name?
name? The
Olympic
Olympic
dude.
dude. I
And
can't.
Kurt Angle's in the cage
Yeah, you
match.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that
That
was
was
like
like
the
the
last
last
era
era
of
of
the
the
greats.
greats.
That was, man. That was.
You
You
know
know
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
That was. And there wasn't too many storylines. They did more wrestling than they did talking back then. Now it's a whole bunch of
Nah,
talking.
Everything
everything
was
was
all
all
off
off
script.
script.
Right.
It
It
was
was
scripted,
scripted,
but it
But
but
was
it was,
off script.
you had to like improvise.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, you had to
motherfuckers didn't
improvise.
know.
motherfuckers
Motherfuckers
didn't
didn't
know
know
about
about
NWO.
NWO.
Originally
Originally
started
started
that
that
coming
coming
in
in
your
your
dressing
dressing
room
room
and
and
beat
beat
your
your
ass
ass
out of
out of
Mm-hmm.
nowhere.
nowhere.
Like
Like
we
we
can
can
Mm-hmm.
take
take
this
this
shit
shit
to
to
the
the
next
next
level.
level.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody
Nobody
was
was
doing
doing
that
this
shit.
shit.
Nobody
Nobody
even
even
thought
thought
about
about
that
this shit.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah?
okay, we're gonna take it. Boom.
Boom.
And shit, that
That
did
did
save
save
wrestling
wrestling
for a
for a
long
long
time.
time.
All right,
Yeah, it
yeah.
did. It did.
Yeah, right. Niggas wanted to see. Hey.
I ain't gonna lie, there was a couple of WrestleManias I wanted to see or pay per view or something. I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me, bro. I mean, it was good entertainment, man. That shit was good. And then they do their super move. When they do their super move, that's really why we watch wrestling, bro. Because we want to see our favorite wrestler do their super move. And some wrestlers got two super moves.
On me.
Like The Rock had two. He had the elbow, the people's elbow, where he would throw you against the rope, lay you on the ground, kick you first. He run to one side, run to the other side. They take his elbow off, and boom, that was two move. And then he had the rock bottom. That was when he do his stand. He grab his stand up and then do the rock bottom. So he had two super moves. A lot of niggas had two super moves, and that shit was sweet. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, not Sega, PlayStation and Xbox and a little bit of Nintendo, they gave us the opportunity to be these niggas on the video game.
And beat them up.
and beat them up. You know what I'm saying? So and then not only that, but we can make our own Royal Rumble. I used to love the Royal Rumble. We can make our own Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? So man, that was an awesome time to be a kid, man, or to be in a wrestler, man. That was an awesome time. Not saying that wrestling is not good now, but I just really can't really get into it because now I'm out of touch with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who got the championship. Back then, I knew who had all the wrestling belts: the international belt, the intercontinental, the tag team, the world heavyweight, the hardcore. Remember the hardcore belt? All that, man. Shoot, you couldn't tell me nothing. I knew all that shit. But now I couldn't tell you who got the belt or the intercontinental belt or any of that. If they even still doing that.
I couldn't
When
tell
John,
you.
I'm gonna tell you, I got out of it when John Cena came. When John Cena era, when the John Cena era came in, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Since too far gone, I love this beat. Yeah, I understand that I do try to play the hottest beats. I don't know how it sound. I gotta go check that out and go hear that a little bit later. But I just letting y'all know I do try to play the hottest beats, man. Put that good sound in your ear. Definitely. This is the Burn Live Sports segment, though. You know, we got Burn Live Sports, we got Burn Live Undercover, Cold Case, Cold Coffee, Raw Coffee. Shit, we be doing it, man. Y'all, please share out, like, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all tuning into the show. Until next time, I'm your host, Capiche. This has been another Burn Live show. Peace
Peace.
out.